Have you ever wondered how secure your Linux system is? In the vast expanse of the digital world, the importance of system security is paramount, and today, we're going to talk about Linux security. Linux, as we know, is an open-source operating system widely used in servers, mainframes, and supercomputers due to its robustness and versatility. But with great power comes great responsibility, and it's crucial to ensure that our Linux systems are fortified against potential threats. In this video, we'll be taking a deep dive into the world of Linux security. We'll explore the key aspects that make a system secure, discuss why Linux security is a topic of increasing relevance in our interconnected world, and touch upon some of the best practices and tools that can help us fortify our Linux systems. It's a journey that's as exciting as it is essential. Now let's dive deeper and explore some best practices and tools for Linux security. Security in Linux, like any other operating system, is a multifaceted concern. It's essential to understand that this isn't a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. There are different aspects that we need to consider when we talk about Linux security. Let's start with user-level security. This refers to the permissions and privileges granted to individual users. In Linux, a user can be an actual human or a process running on the system. The key is to give users only the privileges they need to do their job, and nothing more. This is where the concept of least privilege comes into play. It's a principle in computer security where a user is given the minimum levels of access necessary to complete his or her job functions. This reduces the chances of an attacker gaining access to sensitive information or systems. Next, we have file system security. In Linux, every file and directory has an associated set of permissions. These permissions determine who can read, write, or execute a file. Ensuring that only authorized users have access to sensitive files is a crucial aspect of file system security. Moving on to network security. This involves securing the communication between your Linux system and the outside world. It includes things like firewall settings, secure shell configurations, and virtual private networks. Network security is all about keeping the bad guys out while allowing legitimate traffic to flow unhindered. Finally, let's talk about application security. This involves securing the software applications that run on your Linux system. It includes practices like regular software updates, use of secure coding techniques, and the deployment of security-enhanced applications. In summary, Linux security is not a single entity, but a collection of different aspects: user-level security, file system security, network security, and application security. Each of these aspects is important and plays a crucial role in overall system security. The concept of least privilege is critical in this context, ensuring that users have only the access they need, thereby reducing the potential for security breaches. Understanding these aspects is the first step towards securing your Linux system. With this understanding, you can begin to take steps to enhance the security of your Linux environment and protect your valuable data and systems. Now you might be wondering how to implement Linux security effectively. Well, following the best practices is the key. Let's talk about these best practices and how you can use them to enhance the security of your Linux system. Firstly, regular updates. This might sound like a no-brainer, but it's surprising how many people neglect this simple step. Updates not only provide new features and bug fixes, but they also patch security vulnerabilities. So, don't just install them when you remember, make it a habit. Set automatic updates if possible. Next, let's discuss passwords. Your system is only as secure as your weakest password. So, make sure all your passwords are strong and unique. How do you make a strong password, you ask? Well, include a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. And no, password 123E is not a secure password. A password manager can be handy here, generating and storing strong passwords for you. Moving on, disabling unnecessary services. Every service running on your Linux system is a potential gateway for hackers. If a service isn't essential, disable it. Not only will this improve your system security, it will also free up system resources. Next, monitoring system logs. Your system logs can tell you a lot about what's going on in your system. They can alert you to suspicious activity, like repeated login attempts, which could indicate a brute force attack. So, keep an eye on those logs. There are tools available that can automate this task for you, alerting you when something suspicious pops up. Last but not least, setting up firewalls. A firewall acts as a barrier between your system and the outside world. It monitors incoming and outgoing network traffic, and decides whether to allow or block specific traffic based on a defined set of security rules. So make sure you have a robust firewall in place. And remember, it's not a set-it-and-forget-it thing. Regularly review and update your firewall rules to adapt to new threats. Each of these practices plays a crucial role in maintaining your Linux security. But remember, security isn't a one-time task. It's a continuous process of learning, adapting, and improving. Keep yourself updated about the latest threats and security measures, join online forums, follow security blogs, attend webinars. In the world of cybersecurity, knowledge truly is power, and also don't forget the human element. Even the most secure system can be compromised by a careless click on a phishing email or an easy-to-guess password. So, educate yourself and others about the importance of security awareness. These best practices, when implemented correctly, can significantly enhance the security of your Linux system. While following best practices is crucial, using the right tools can make the task of securing your Linux system much easier. Let's delve into the cyber armory and explore some of the most effective tools designed to enhance Linux security. There are a plethora of tools out there, but for today we'll focus on 4 of them: tondoeslinux, clamav, linux, and fail2ban. First up is tondoeslinux, or Security Enhanced Linux. This tool is a Linux kernel security module that provides an extra layer of security to your system. It implements access control policies that confine user programs and system servers to the minimum amount of privilege they require to do their jobs. This means if a malicious or flawed program tries to perform an action it's not supposed to, tondoeslinux will stop it in its tracks. It's like a vigilant gatekeeper, always keeping an eye out for any potential misbehavior. Next on our list is clamav. This is an open-source antivirus engine designed for detecting trojans, viruses, malware, and other malicious threats on your Linux system. It supports multiple file formats and also offers a command line scanner, which can be quite handy. clamav is consistently updated with the latest virus databases, ensuring that you're always protected against the newest threats out there. Think of clamav as your personal bodyguard, constantly on the lookout for any potential threats and ready to neutralize them. Moving on, we have linux. This is an open-source security auditing tool. It performs an in-depth audit of your system to identify vulnerabilities and configuration issues. Linux provides clear reports and offers suggestions for improvement, helping you to harden your system against potential attacks. It's like having a personal security consultant who regularly assesses your system's defenses and recommends ways to strengthen them. Last but certainly not least, we have fail2ban. This tool protects your system against brute force attacks. It monitors log files for any suspicious activity and bans IP addresses that show signs of malicious intent, such as too many password failures. Fail2ban essentially acts as a bouncer for your system, denying access to anyone who doesn't play by the rules. Each of these tools brings something unique to the table in terms of securing your Linux system. tondoeslinux implements strict access controls, clamav wards off malware, linux audits your system's security, and fail2ban protects against brute force attacks. Remember, security isn't a one-time task. It's an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance. These tools certainly make the job easier, but they're most effective when used in conjunction with good security practices. With these tools in your arsenal, you can ensure a high level of security for your Linux system. So don't wait. Start fortifying your Linux system today. So we have covered a lot about Linux security today. We dove into the depths of what it means to secure a Linux system, shedding light on its various aspects. We've tackled the best practices, like regular system updates, least privilege principle, and the crucial role of firewalls. And let's not forget the powerful tools we've explored, such as tondoeslinux and clamav, that can significantly enhance your system's defense. Remember, the essence of Linux security lies not only in understanding these aspects but in their effective application. It's about creating an environment that's as impervious to threats as possible. But don't take this as a one-and-done deal. Ensuring system security is an ongoing endeavor, a cycle of vigilance and proactive action. Remember, security is not a one-time task but a continuous process. Stay vigilant, stay secure. Thank you for watching.